Yeah, see? There we go. So yeah, I'll go back and forth and show them. So we'll go for this right here. So we're only ranking the when is the requiem? When I can afford the king. Alright, so we're gonna be ranking this, and it'll only be uh based on the Mori alone, how we're gonna be ranking this. Um so I'll play the Mori and then we'll go to the thing. Um so we'll do both of them here. Uh I gotta switch. Well, first we'll watch the Naughty Bear
Don't
one.
stop until they're dead, Naughty Bear.
S tier. I mean, there's so many though. I don't know if S tier. All right, and then we'll do, and then there's this one. I already know where this one's getting placed. Okay, so OG Trapper, and let me go over to this. Go. All right, so Naughty Bear, I would say A. A or B. I don't think it's an S. But yeah, Trapper, yeah, 100% is F. We can just, this doesn't even need to be here. It's literally all the killers, but, um, I mean, this is definitely up there. But there's some other Morius I'm thinking of where I think it'll be here. I need to get rid of some of these. Yeah, there's just, anyway. I need to adjust this. Let's adjust the video here. There we go. This might mess up stuff though, right? I doubt it. I don't think it's gonna mess up anything. There we go. All right, that's a little bit better. Because yeah, let me make sure. The only thing I'm a little worried about is if I go like this. Perfect. All right. So we're gonna go on, and then next is Wraith. These first few are gonna be like really bad. I'm not. All right, we'll do the. I mean, yeah. You think it's more interesting than Trappers? I guess we've got F, E, D. I'd say we can put in an E, right? Yeah, there's an E on here for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I could delete. We can delete. Maybe not. Remove row. Whoops. That's all right. No, I think E would be good because instead of like B, B plus, we can just do this. This works. E is like there's at least some like redeemable factors in it, but like F is like it just needs work. I still feel like he's definitely needs to be reworked, but it's still good. Like I agree, DJ. Okay, next up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it really warrants going up into D. I would say like it's above rate. Like I would still say it needs like a rework. Um, stuff over here. There we go. Um, I don't know if it goes to D because there's a few that I think should be in D. Like these need like reworked, obviously, but yeah, it has, yeah, and it definitely helps like with the lore and stuff. I think it works with lore. All right. Um, we'll move back to At starting 1 minute, everyone beware warn. Yeah, I would say a C because like it's very lore accurate. Um, there's just something about it, like it's like very personal, up in your face. Yeah, I agree. It does need a little bit of a rework, but like yeah, it's I think C. I would say top C, low B. We'll see how everybody else turns out here, and kind of go from there. Let's, dude. I wanted every killer. I didn't need like every freaking outfit that doesn't have. All right, all right. Um, but yeah, there's definitely a few in D category that you'll see them where you'll be like, yeah, that makes. Got a few of them at least in a good order. Did a good job of it. I don't. I'm really. I would say D tier though, in my opinion. What are your guys' thoughts? Like, this is like everyone can kind of chime in if you guys feel like I'm putting it too high or too low. But like my initial thoughts are D tier, even though like again it's they did do a good job on it. I do feel like it's D tier. Anybody else have any thoughts on that at all, or are you guys good with that? Not good with that. I mean, yeah, that's can't really get much with Myers. There's not too much you can orient, right? All right, let's there. All right, so we got this so far. Um, oh, there we go. Like I think it's in between Billy and Wraith. I think it's an E tier, or maybe wait. Do we put it in D tier, like a low D tier, maybe? It goes with Myers. Okay, I think it's below Myers though. Like, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I see that. Okay, you remember the eyes and like the barbecue? Like, yeah, I see burn. That's probably not a good. All right, let's all right. Um, I mean maybe E. I would in between Phil. Yeah, this one I think is in between. I think this one's right here because I think Billy's is a little bit better, and I think it's better than Wraith. Like, you think it's better than Billy's? Okay. So does it? You think it? I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with it being low D tier, but you, I think it maybe it should. I think it should stay in E tier. To be honest, pulling up some of these, so we're not going to be going. Let me just pull up. Here. Okay. Um, there's multiple hits. Okay, so not amazing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we'll keep it at E. I think that's a good spot. Okay, so for Huntress, I'd say that's like I would say for base Huntress, really. Okay, because I was gonna put down like here, like all she does is like axe them. Like I would even say like Philip does a little bit better than Huntress. Like I mean, I guess placement, yeah, and then there's like the yeah, it's kind of I do what you're saying because like there's a little bit more like survivor reaction. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't think it's better than Doctor though. Or wait, no. Oh, I see what you're saying. Rewatch. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's better than Wraith. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Um, but I don't know. Do I put? I don't know that it's hard to get past this one. That's a really good bar right there. Is like what happens at the end for Doctor, where like they're just fried. So I don't know like if it goes past here though. And then as far as this one though, right, this one goes. I don't think it's better than Naughty, but it's kind of right there. All right, what do you think about those placements? Too high. Huh? This one's too high. The were elk is too high. I'm assuming is what you're saying. Yeah, I know. Not as good as Naughty Bear. Naughty Bear is up at the top. Is it as good as? I think it's better than Hag. Yeah, that's B tier. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we've got. Oh, man. I could. Yeah, right there. So top of E, better than Hag, but not amazing. All right, perfect. Yeah. So we got Huntress and E, low D. Yeah, I agree. We'll see if other people start coming into this D category, we might put her up. Yeah, we'll see. Freddy's is all right. All right, let's go to. Oh, there. So here, let's just do these three. We'll rank these three at first. So we'll just play all three and then go in after that. So I like the Dream World part of it. And then he smiles at the end. It didn't catch the smile there, but he does smile at the end. And then we'll play Pigs. Bro. Not even close today. Okay, the screams with that one are good. And then we'll do... This one's different. Like, I like how this one changes per... Like, if it's a boy or a girl survivor. It's a different hand. Okay. We've got like 40 survivor killers to go before FNAF. All right. There we go. Okay, so for Freddy, you guys chose E. Okay, so Freddy and Pig, you guys chose C. Okay. So I'll throw these in C for now. And then B for Clown. Alright. So then we can kind of... Yeah, I agree. I think Freddy is not as good as Nurses. And as far as Pig goes, I almost want to. There's the screaming like factor, which like I don't think a lot of the other survivors scream in the other ones. I might right there. As far as Clown, I don't think it's as good as Hag at all. Yeah, I like Freddy's though because he smiles at the end. Like if like unfortunately like just it didn't show that part of it, but low C or D, big heads the bag. Yeah, high D. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like how it incorporates his lore. Like the whole fucking eating the pinky or whatever afterwards is super fucking gross. But like, yeah, I like this placement here. Um, yeah, let me. I'm gonna move some more of these killers up here. We're getting Dante's getting all kinds of impatient right now. I FNAF. All right. I love you, Dante. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, that should be good for now. Perfect. All right. So, Spirit, I like parts of it, but I would say that is, man. I'm gonna put her initially. I think she's D tier. I don't think she's C tier, but we'll see. Like I'm just placing them in like where they go at first. I think Legion. I saw someone say Legion. I think is. I think she's above Pig. So right now I'm gonna put Legion in C for right now. Yeah. Plague. I'm fighting with either D or E right now. Right now, I'm gonna do E for now, and then we'll kind of discuss. And then as far as Ghostface, up here, if not up here with S or A. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, we'll see. I know, obvious. So we'll start with the lowest one first. Plague, obviously, is better than Wraiths. Yeah, I would say she's above Huntress at least. I don't think she's above Doctor though. Like, I know we might be switching them to S. We'll see. We'll see. Like I'm just A is like the top, and then S is just phenomenal, right? So yeah, they might be going up there. We'll see. I've not decided yet, but yeah, I think S tier is pretty. They're looking pretty close to S. Um, Goat is really good. Yeah, Legion. I think Legion's was better than Freddy. I don't know if it goes past here though. All right, then what about Spirit, guys? Does Spirit go past? I think Spirit goes past Doctor because she's like by far I think exceeds Pig. But I don't think she gets up here with Freddy though. Bro, just for you to there you go. There. It is an S tier. We'll wait for Ghostface. But yeah, Ghostface. No, Ghostface is definitely I think better than Naughty Bear. So there you go. Alright. Yeah, I think this is good. I like this placement. The one thing that's really bringing Legion down, I think, is that it's not all four of them. Like, like you know, like the Knights Mori. I think that would be amazing for Legion, where it's like all four of them. But yeah, Ghostface's Mori is definitely top notch. You're right. You're right. Ghostface is S tier. I'm still putting Naughty Bear here though. Right now. For now. All right. So next up is let's go. All right. So honestly, I think he's in D tier somewhere, if not C. We'll put C tier for. I think Death Slinger is B tier somewhere in that area. Oni is A. I think even this one is an A as well. Exy, I think, is in a base, possibly. You think I put Demo in C? Demo is in C. The original Oni in top B? Yeah, okay. I can see Oni being in B somewhere. Alright, so this Oni right here. I think this is a good placement. I don't think it's as good as Naughty Bear. Like, so yeah, A is, I think that's a good placement. The Oni, because Oni is the next one up. That singer is next. I think Oni is past this. I think Oni is. I think he's top of B, if not bottom of A. That slinger, I think it's right here, in between Hag and Clown. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Um, Around Hag. Yeah, yeah, just below Hag. I think Hag kind of barely wins that, like, because they're both pretty iconic. But I think the more I'm looking at Demogorgon, though, okay, better than Freddy, but I don't think as good as Legion, and definitely not as good as Nurse. But yeah, I think better, definitely better than Freddy. And I almost want to put Freddy down here, like in between Spirit and Pig. Dude, better than Legion. Okay. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, I think Freddy needs to go down here. I don't think he's as iconic as I think I think that was like me giving him some brownie points. I love Freddy, but like, and I feel bad for Freddy. All right, and Executioner, I think bottom of D. To be honest, he is not. He's not. I don't think it's as good as Doctor. I don't think it's as like iconic as Michael. I agree with this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there's just something about it. It just there's not. Yeah, I think that's all right. Is there anybody that is objecting to this placement so far that we need to take a double look at all? I would almost. I'm even fighting to put like. All right, so Pig, I think is better. I almost want to switch. I don't know. They're so hand in hand. Like there's certain aspects about both those. All right, we'll go back to them. Pull up more people here. Actually, scroll down. Audico, Edge. Who's up? We're gonna be doing this. That's a separate one. Come on, there you go. Master. Cool. Suit. There we go. All right, they're all up there now. Sorry about that. Elmo, B or A. I've got some issues with this one. I think I'll put B for now. This one I want to put. All right, I might be changing the tier for Blight, but I'm gonna put C for now. This one I want to put an A. Trickster is also an A, I think. For now, like obviously we'll change it, but especially since that is crushed on the model after the yeah. And like the screaming stars, like if it's a stars member, which I think I wanted to like play that part, but I didn't. Yeah, Tricksters and Twins, especially with Victor, like a really good one. Like if it was just Charlotte and you don't have Victor in, like that's kind of a different thing. But like I'm including it with Victor. Um, all right, so we'll go with the lowest first. I think better than Blight. I think Blight is definitely better than Legion and Demogorgon. I don't know if it's gonna get past like Nurse though, because yeah, I don't know. There's just something about the nurse. Like, there's just like that moment when she like shuts their eyes and stuff. I don't know if they. I almost want to put her up higher sometimes, but I think C low B is a good spot for nurse. So yeah, I don't think like goes past nurse there. Nemesis with the head stomp. All right, I know definitely above clown in my opinion. I would say above. That's I would say about here actually for Nemesis. Oh, as far as twins go, Nemi also has a switch to make it. Yeah, yeah. Well, like it just I don't know. I really like it. It screams monster to me, and Nemesis is a monster. Like it definitely. Yeah, I enjoy that one. The only thing I think would be better, and I've kind of mentioned it in other like live, which is if they had the zombies come in after they were done and chew the crap out of the survivor. I think that would just make it a little bit better. But um, so twins. I think Trickster is better than twins. Like I will say that. I love twins, but I think above that, I don't think. Yeah, I think the more I'm looking at it, Naughty Bear is definitely going S tier. I think this is a good placement for an A tier. Like as far like I'm not a huge Trickster fan, but like there's just something about it like that makes it like that's a really good Mori for that character that like really places it up high there. If zombies near would be better. Yeah, if the zombies were near, yeah. Yeah, for Trickster it definitely it was his personality, 1000%. Um I think I'm gonna drop her tier though. I think I'm gonna drop her below Oni. I don't think she goes above Oni. Um, I think this is a good placement. I think Twins just barely hits above. Well, no, no. I think it goes here. Yeah, definitely better than Huntress's. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. But yeah, I agree. Like that, there's a fine line until like it's a Stars member, and then that like definitely increases Nemesis to above Twins. All right, I think this works. Any arguments from anybody here? Getting like very OCD about this. It's annoying me. I'm sorry, guys. All right, I'm done being OCD about it. All right, so looks like no issues so far that were. Oh wait, there we go. So all right, Pinhead. I think goes at least in C. I'm gonna put him in C for now. B, A, or maybe B, maybe B, maybe B. Definitely. Pinhead above Nurse. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch him up to B actually. And even Onryo's is better than Nurse too. Yeah, all right, all right. All right, we'll grade artists first. There's a lot in B, like to the point where like we might be putting some people up in A. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Because yeah, like this is where like there's the F, but like I would like switching it to like a B plus might have been better, but yeah, that's what I was just yeah. Like this C is kind of harsh, but yeah, it's all right. I this will work. This will work. I still think we can work with this. Artists better than executioner. I don't think she goes past better than Doctor though. Like I just I don't see it. Onryo, I think it goes above. Let me look. All right, I know for Dredge goes above Hag, goes above Hunt, the Huntress, where Elk. Sorry, I think it goes above Twins and actually, like at that end, that scene where like they're pulling him into the darkness, like there's just something about that. Actually, you know what? I would say goes above A. I think Dredge would be an A tier. Like it's really that end cutscene too that like it puts it. Like I think it puts it above Oni and this Oni. Um, I think Onryo. I think a C tier is good for Onryo. Like there, I don't know if it goes above Clown. Like oh yeah, it does. And the hat. I think there is a good spot. And I don't know. Like I'm just thinking about like Clown though. I think she goes above Clown. I think Clown should be down in C. Like I think like the more I'm looking at it and the way it's like how they're like getting category. It's not just like coolness. Like there's lore part of it. Like I don't know. Like this B bar. There's definitely like has to be elevated. I guess. Um. I think this is good. All right now. Yeah, how memorable? Yeah. Well, honestly, like this, I would even say A tier for Cenobite, just because, like, yeah, they're literally being dragged into hell. Like, I don't know how more iconic or how memorable that could be, but yeah, and that definitely fits the character. I mean, if I was going off of fitting the character, this is definitely like right here. But yeah, yeah. You think low A? I mean, I like this is where I would kind of no, I think Dredge goes a little bit above Cenobite, but I think definitely above this because this is just kind of like Hulk smash vibes, you know? Like, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with this. All right. Any objections by anybody? Dante, I know you want FNAF. You don't have to say that. Below Pinhead? Really? So Dredge would be, yeah, I could see. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I would agree. Dredge is that like high threshold of A right there. Like, yeah. Dante. Fucking Dante. All right. Um, okay, so I'm gonna put Mastermind around B tier. I think he's around C tier somewhere. I think you're right. I'm gonna go D, but I'm they might even graduate down to E. It was like really boring at first, like then there's like that math. Which one? Not Singularity. I think you're talking about School Merchant. I mean, I get it. Like they just copy paste it. I get it. Singularity. I think around here. Here. I'll go E tier for School Merchant, but I still think School Merchant is better than like Plague and stuff. Bro, how is it? Just cause I think it's like all right. Look at Plagues compared to Skull Merchants. I still think it's better. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, there's still um here. I'll put it here. I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, yeah. Especially like if we're going off of lore and memorability. Like they've already done a Freddy. I okay. Based on my rules that I've randomly made up here, um, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's not memorable. It's this. It's a copy paste. So yeah, I guess I do get the F. That makes sense. Like if Freddy had come out um after Skull Merchant, then obviously Freddy would be down. Yeah. Oh, okay. I agree. I agree. Yeah. Um. Wait, you think Plague should be up here with Ghostface? All right. Let's start with so Mastermind. He's the next lowest. Mastermind is definitely above those two right here. I would say that goes above Doctor and yeah, I would say above them. Above Freddy. I would say high D tier. If not like in a low C tier for oh, you're saying that's personality, yeah. Okay, yeah. And iconic wise, yeah, I would agree. I might end up adjusting I think Mastermind go up here. Yeah, I'm gonna move right here. Above Legion. Yeah. Yes, I think this is a good placement because I don't think he's as good as Blight's. I think this is a good spot. Yeah, okay. Wow, I wasn't even reading that. I was just looking. Yeah, all right. All right, well, I think that's a good spot then, obviously. All right, now Knight, though. I used to love Knight's Mori, but like the more I've watched it, the more it like I don't know, there's something about it where like I think it's a good Mori. Um I don't think it goes much above here though. I mean, at most I could put it in between these two. At the most I could put Knight here. But Yeah, like when you first watched it, it was amazing, right? But then like, yeah, the more there's so much more. They could have made him more ghost-like, which would have been amazing. Like, I don't know why they made them so physical. Like that just like they should have made him more ghost-like, and I think that would have made it like almost perfect. But Nurse should be below. Um, really, I'm keeping. Let me look. I don't know. There's something about. I still think. All right, all right. Um, I don't know. It's very iconic though. Like I don't know. There's something about that mooring. I know it's just a joke, but like it works for her lore. It's very like memorable for her, like her specific thing. That I don't know. I think Singularity being right. I think actually I should drop him. I think I don't. I think high D tier. I think it's better than Spirit, but I don't think it goes past Legion. Especially for like if you look at like Singularity's lore, it's about upgrading. It's about like so I. It just doesn't seem I don't know. He gives like Borg, like if you guys are like Star Trek fans, he gives more Borg like vibes, and that's not like very Borg like, right? Or I guess if you guys don't like, I'm gonna really nerd myself out. Like Doctor Who, Cybermen, like he gives Cybermen like vibes, where they're like upgrade, 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 and like him just like destroying something that doesn't seem like something Singularity would do. So I that's why he's down so low. It's a very gory one and it is memorable, but it's not very like lore accurate for Singularity. I don't think. All right, next up, everybody good with this? I still think. All right, I'm gonna put her above Trapper though. I'm sorry, Trapper needs fixed, but next up. You're almost. There's so much more, Dante. There's so much more, man. All right, game. All right, so I think A tier for Xeno. I'm gonna go S tier for that. I think A tier, and sadly, I think he goes to B. On a kill design. Oh, as far as like I can put yeah, I can do A tier for Vecna. I still think there's something about like Oni's, but yeah, you're right. I think Oni is just I'm simping for Oni today for some reason. But yeah, I think that's a good. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, DJ. All right. So you know what? All right. First, I guess we'll start with this is like really hard. I think right there for Chucky. Like, well, honestly, I think even Chucky might be past Ghostface. I mean, as like iconic as Ghostface is, Chucky and his fucking foul mouth, like definitely like makes it hilarious. Okay, I'm having a hard time placing that. So Xenomorph, I think, is above Trickster. I don't think it matches up to Cenobite though. Like I think there's definitely a line there. Unknown and Vecna. Let me look at it. Um, I think I want to put that's above Xenomorph here.
This place. Intriguing.
Vecna's better than. An unknown, I'd say, is carried by its movements. Yeah, well, and especially at the end, like he's literally like turning them to dust. He's like sucking all of their life out of them. Like there's something about that that like I don't know. Like I didn't even. Yeah, I think this works. The more I'm thinking about it, I think this goes down. 'Cause this is again, this is like very borderline. All right, yeah, when it flashes to the tentacles, yes, but it, like they can't show the part. The issue is they can't show the part. I think is what's going on, but yeah, yeah, like the tentacles, but like there's got to be that's his tongue though, right? Like, that's how he like Blade 2, you know, where it's not like a typical vampire, but okay. What do you think about this placement though? I think I need to put her down. I need to put that down. I almost want to do this though. I think this is a little bit better. I don't know. Do you think Xenomorph? I think Xenomorph is like at the very end of A. I don't think Xenomorph is as good as Tricksters. Well, wait. Let me. I don't know. Xeno's B. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Because I mean, it is very iconic, but it's only yeah, but it's not iconic based on like people aren't being like, oh yeah, I gotta buy this game because of the Xenomorph Mori. Like, yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, as far as like without the movie reference in it, oh man, this hurts though. I would say it's about here. I think it's better than that. I don't think it's as good as Onryo. Right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Xeno's is good, but I don't think it. I don't think Xeno is as good as Onryo. I think this is a good spot. All right, next up. Okay, all right, DJ, you are in. So Dracula B, but you. I'm gonna go A for now. This one I think is B. C. I'm gonna go B for now. Oh wait, yeah, it's just not good. I mean, I think it's better than some of these, but I think all right. And then Ghoul. I'm not impressed with the ghouls, to be honest. Like I think it's cool and all, but I'm not like it's not. I would say it's closer to in this area. But yeah, once like talk about it and kind of go from there. Um, I like this one, but I can see why. Okay, so we'll start with the lowest one first, which is Houndmaster. Um, better than Executioner, better than Artist. It's, I don't think it goes past Doctor here, honestly. Like, all she does is like have her dog eat him, and then she stomps on their face, like, which is kind of copied. Like, I think Doctors is a little bit more iconic than Houndmaster. Um, yeah, I think right here is good. I still think it's better than Executioner, just because the Executioner is very, I don't know, it doesn't seem very like original. I would say Artist might beat her out by originality, but as far as like, yeah, yeah, they're behind Doctor, yeah. Right here, yeah. All right, and let me think about Ghoul. I don't know. Some people, I might get some people upset because like they might just be a fan of the Ghoul, like the anime. But I mean, I'm putting it in as the Mori, right? I think it's better than Legions. I think it's better than Demo. Better than yes, yes, yes. I think it's better than Clowns. Maybe here. So I think they do go up to B. I don't think it's better than their alt though. And it's definitely not better than Xenomorph. I think that's a good spot for um dang. So this is me personally. Think it's I think it's top B. That's me personally. That might be like a little bit of a bias, maybe, possibly. I don't think it's better than Trickster. And then this one here. Uh, Alua and A. What? Yeah, yeah, you're true. Yeah, that's honestly, I might not even rate this one. Like it's good, but I don't. Okay, all right. I mean, I see what's going on. I think it's cool. But yeah, I think this here, and I think this here. I think this does go below. It's like if you bait, like yeah, like this is like I think Aliens is better than this one. There's something about Dracula's original Mori that like I think is really good. Oh, I forgot to bring in animatronic. Better, better. I think it's better, especially lore wise, and like I think all right. Right there, maybe. Well, he's stuff. Yeah, he's making the animatronic though, right? Why can I see your message there but not in chat? What is going on? Yeah, that's essentially what he's doing though, right? Like, I wish it was a little bit more stuffing versus. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I think because of that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. Because like in the lore, it's more they're literally like stuffing you inside of the thing. Yeah. Versus that, it's like grinding you down to put you in there. Yeah. It's still very iconic. Yeah, I think I would almost put this right here. Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't like grind them into suit like you wouldn't grind them into like a protein drink and then put them in there. Yeah, yeah, I would agree. All right, I think that's a good spot. I tried to. All right, last two. Last two, guys. And then we'll. This might be biased because it's so new, but I still really like it. I'm gonna go there for right now. Crossus. I think right there is a good placement. Like, I don't think it's better than Tricksters, but I think it's really good. I think it's above Oni. The first I would put here. Because, like, again, like, if you guys watched, like, what is it, Stranger Things Season 4, I know we're not supposed to base it, I know, like, yeah, Xenomorph, not supposed to base it mostly on the movie, but, like, lore-wise, it's a really good Mori. Like, I don't see me, like, yeah, it's really original, it's very iconic. Okay. I'm seeing Cenobite, though. Yeah, maybe here. Yeah, it's good. The spaghetti finger, yeah. Well, dude, like, there's something about that one, like, at the end that makes me laugh. I can't say it on stream, but, like, here, I'll message it to you. Like, there you go, DJ. I mean, if you look at it, we'll watch it again if you need me to play it again, but that's what it reminds me of. I don't know if I can say that on stream or not. I'm sure I'd be fine, but, like, I'll just play it again and maybe, like, innuendo. Like, you guys might get this. You vote same. I should have. It's just been Michaela the whole time. Okay. I think above. Yeah. Okay. I think he does belong in S tier. I don't know if it'll be as funny or as iconic as these three. I think this is good. Yeah. All right. I think I'm comfortable here. What do you think, guys? Drop kick name and send him to Antarctica. No, man. You can't do that to name. That noises. Trying to think if there's any. All right, so Mike Sable. Oh my god, you guys, leave Dante alone. All right, so I agree. Crossu seems weird right there. I don't know if I like Crossu right there. Yeah, yeah. Yes, all right. So there it is. That is what I think are the coolest Moris by rank. Including like the secondary Moris like Were Elk and Dark Lord. Yeah, there we go. We are done. So let's close out of that.